Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm truly glad that you're here today, whether you're watching this live or catching the replay. Either way, I'm thrilled you're here. This conversation is perfectly timed because of the holiday coming to a close and the new year approaching. So many people are feeling run down, depleted, and ready to support their bodies in a better way as soon as possible. The holidays are joyful, but they're very demanding. Extra sugar, you know how that is, heavier foods, more stress, more chaos, less sleep, more travel, colder weather. Well, for some of us, I'm in South Carolina and it's almost 80 today. So we don't get a break from the hot weather. It's okay, but sometimes I just like to have a little chill in the air. You know what I mean? All of these things increase the body's needs for nutrients, especially minerals. When the body doesn't get what it needs, we start to feel it in our energy, our digestion, our immunity, joints, our skin, and even in our moods. And yes, even in our moods. As simple as that, if we don't get the minerals that we need daily, it affects our moods. The better we feel, the better we act. What I want to focus on today is nourishment and clean ingredients, not restriction. Supporting the body instead of punishing it. That's where True Sea Moss and these supporting blends come into play. And starting the new year with True Sea Moss and clean, intentional ingredients is one of the most powerful ways to give your body the boost it truly, truly needs. After the holidays, as I said, the body is often depleted from excess sugars and processed foods and the stress, as I mentioned before, and the chaos and disrupted routines. Beginning the year with mineral-rich sea moss helps replenish what's been used up and supports the body at a foundational level. Clean ingredients do matter, trust me, because your body recognizes and uses them more efficiently, allowing your immune system, digestion, and energy levels to recover and strengthen naturally instead of being overstimulated or overwhelmed. When you choose clean, nourishing products like True Sea Moss, you're setting the tone for consistency, not extremes. This kind of support helps your body reset gently and in a gentle way, supporting your immunity, your gut health, your hydration, and overall balance as you move into your year ahead. Starting with clean wellness choices builds a really strong foundation that makes it much easier to maintain your energy, your clarity, and your resilience long after the new year begins. A healthy start isn't about perfection, friends. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to thrive from day one. Now for the good stuff. True Sea Moss is naturally rich in essential minerals that the body uses every single day. These minerals support immune function, digestion, energy production, hydration, skin health, and overall balance. When taken consistently, and consistency is the key, sea moss helps replenish what stress and modern life have depleted. Let's talk about immunity first, because this is the season where everyone is talking about it. Your immune system is working every single day, not just when you're sick. It needs steady support to stay balanced and responsive, period. Let me check something 1 second here. Okay. One beautiful option for your immunity and your urinary tract support is our brand new cranberry gel. Cranberry is well known for supporting urinary tract, but it also contains antioxidants that help support the immune system. When combined with True Sea Moss, you're getting mineral nourishment plus added targeted plant support that helps the body cleanse gently and stay balanced, especially after heavy holiday eating, as we all know. Excuse me. And we've all done it, and we all do it. And then when it's all over, and I mean, there's even another one coming up with the New Year's. We've had Thanksgiving, which all the junk. Even though you try to eat more healthy, I'm sure that that piece of pie or that piece of cake or that cookie or that brownie or coconut cream pie or something like that has triggered you to say, oh, one little bite, one little piece. So we all do it. We've all done it. And then then up comes Christmas after that. And then the New Year's Eve parties or the New Year's Day eating, whatever it may be. We all do it. And then we have to get a hold of ourselves and get back to being balanced from all that heavy holiday eating and less exercise and more stress. So next up, the elderberry gel is another powerful immune supporting option. And I would show you the cranberry, but I don't have any. I have ordered it and it's not in yet. So hopefully it will be in soon. I'm very anxious and excited to taste it. I've heard from friends and people that work with True Sea Moss that it is absolutely amazing and perfect timing for the Christmas and the Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's holiday time to add to your cranberry sauce to make it more healthy. They say it's so good that they just take it from the spoon like I do most of mine anyway, but I'm really excited to get it. I would show it to you, but I don't have it. The other one is the elderberry gel, and I'm out of that too. I think so. No, I'm sorry. So sorry. Here's the elderberry. It is another powerful immune supporting option and perfect time of year. Elderberry has long been used to support the body during seasonal challenges. It helps support immune response and recovery. And when paired with sea moss, it becomes a daily immune nourishment instead of just when you're sick product. And I know when it comes to the elderberry, for me and my family, we used to buy elderberry starting about September every year. And but as you notice on the back of the label, it's chocked full of sugar. I don't know why, when something is so good for you like elderberry, that they would put so much sugar in it. But anyway, we would buy it and take it and give it to the kiddos for this time of year so that they would be ahead of the game on the sickness and the flus. And we don't buy it anymore. We use either the elderberry gel, the elderberry, we have elderberry gummies, we have elderberry drops, we have travel packs that have elderberry that you can send with your kids back to college when they go back. We have a lot of elderberry products that you can choose if that's what you decide to purchase, but for this time of year, you can't do any better. And then the digestion is another area people struggle with over the holidays, of course. Heavy foods, sugars, dairy, and all the processed meals. The slow digestion system and affect nutrient absorption. The pineapple gel is my second favorite. It's right here. It tastes like mashed up pineapple. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. For digestion, pineapple naturally supports digestive enzymes, helps the body break down your foods more efficiently. When digestion improves, energy improves, and immunity improves because the body can actually absorb the nutrients that you're giving it. And this is an amazing gel. Like I said, it's my second favorite. It tastes just like fresh mashed up pineapple. I can take it, well, any of these I can just take off with a spoon because they are amazing, incredible products. Some people say you have to have an acquired taste, and I might agree with that, maybe a little bit. But I know the first time I took a bite of one of them was, I believe, the sour sop, and it's my third favorite now. But when I first tasted, I was like, not sure about this, but we'll give it another chance. Well, the more you take this, the more consistent you are, the better your body feels, the happier you are, and you run to the refrigerator to get it. And oddly enough, it becomes better and better and better, especially when it's really, really cold. Sea moss loves cold temperatures, and the colder it is, the happier it is, and the better you will enjoy it, I promise. But the mango is my second favorite. The next up is the mango and the pineapple gel. It combines, let's see here if I have it. the mango and the pineapple, which looks a lot like the pineapple, only you can tell this has mango in it because of the coloring, but it supports with natural vitamin richness. Mango's nourishing and it's supportive for your skin and overall vitality, while the pineapple continues to support your digestion, of course, and inflammation balance. And we all need that these days. This blend is especially great for people who want something gentle, but refreshing and supportive after rich holiday meals. This is our #1 seller, the mango and pineapple. It's very, very tropical. It is delicious. I'm not a mango fan, or it would be my first or second favorite. And you can taste, excuse me, the mango in here. I love the pineapple side of it. I don't mind the mango. It's just not one of my favorite. But this is our #1 seller. I believe it may have changed over the holidays, but prior to the holidays, this was the #1 seller. And I often tell friends and family, if you haven't had your tropical vacation, buy a jar of mango pineapple gel and it will take you on your tropical vacation. It is very tasty and very tropical. Absolutely delicious. My #1 favorite is the apple cinnamon. It is a favorite during the colder months. So right now, apple and cinnamon together support digestion, your blood sugar. It balances it and warms the body. Cinnamon also supports your circulation, as everyone knows, which is helpful during winter when people feel stiff or sluggish or whatever, like getting out of bed and it's like, oh my goodness. Well, this helps. This gel feels grounding and comforting while still supporting gut health and immunity. And it is my #1 favorite because it tastes like apple cinnamon applesauce. It really, really does. It's absolutely delicious. It's very refreshing. As I said, keep it in the back of your refrigerator. The colder it is, the better it likes it and the better it will taste. Absolutely delicious. I literally almost run first thing in the morning to the refrigerator to get my tablespoon of sea moss because it sets the whole tone for the entire day. And I would have never thought for one second that the issues that I was having, like afternoon slump, not so good sleep, allergies, I would have never thought it was a mineral deficient issue, but that's exactly what it was. Because once I started giving my body what it needed, which was minerals, everything changed for me. That's not to say that I might not have a bad night. It's not to say I may not sneeze or cough or have a runny nose, but compared to what my issues were before, all of my issues are 95 to 100% better. It has changed my life. The next up is the pumpkin gel, and it's kind of new. It's not as new as the cranberry, but it, is new. It is excellent for your digestion and gut support. Pumpkin naturally supports digestion and regularity. I know that's something nobody wants to talk about. And it's very gentle on the stomach. This is a great option for people who feel like bloated and sluggish or uncomfortable after holiday foods as well. And I know if I have 2 dogs. I have a English cream retriever, which he's a glorified golden is what he is. He's just all white. He is an amazing, amazing dog. I would encourage anyone who is thinking about this season buying a puppy, get a golden. A lot of hair, a lot of frustration with the hair, but as long as you run the sweeper once or twice a day, you're fine. And you can have them groomed on a monthly basis, which cuts down on the shedding. But anyway, if he has an upset stomach, I will put some organic canned pumpkin in his food, or just some maybe chicken and rice and some pumpkin. So pumpkin is very soothing to the stomach. It's very good for you. Easy to digest, and great not just for us humans, but for our awesome pups as well. The next up is the soursop. It is my 3rd favorite. It's deeply nourishing and often chosen for immune and cellular support. And as you guys know, we're hearing a lot about cellular support these days. I'm still researching a lot on it, but from what I'm understanding and hearing, it's something that has been lacking for most of us for many years, and we need to do the right things to give our cellular part of our body the support it needs. But the soursop, which I do not have any here with me today, I've already finished it. I've ordered some, but it's not in yet, is rich in antioxidant. It supports overall wellness. It's delicious. Trust me, it's delicious. When combined with sea moss, it helps nourish the body at a deeper level, supporting resilience and recovery. I know a lot of fitness junkies love the soursop because it is so good for recovery after a marathon run, after a long run, after some heavy weight workouts, whatever it may be. It's very good for recovery. Energy is another big focus going into the new year. Many people rely on caffeine, but true energy comes from cellular nourishment. And I know that there's a lot of these that will help you, if you're a fitness junkie or if you have a family member that's a fitness junkie. But back to the soursop, it will remind you of if you have children or grandchildren or nieces and nephews and you've ever fed them baby food, it will remind you of banana baby food. It doesn't necessarily taste like bananas, but it will you'll be like, wait a minute, there's something about that that's kind of like banana baby food. And I think it's more the texture than anything. But soursop is my third favorite. It's absolutely delicious. The colder it is, the better you will love it. But it is an awesome fruit by itself. I didn't know that much about soursop, but it is an awesome fruit, very healthy, has a lot of benefits. And then when you add the benefits of the soursop fruit with the sea moss, you've got a double powerhouse there. But next up is my second favorite product by True Sea Moss. My first one is the gel, of course, but this is the green powder, and it shines. It is a powerhouse all by itself. I'm sorry, my air purifier is kicked up a notch here and running in the background. In case you hear it, you may think it's a sweeper or something. It's not. I'm not sure why. My dogs are laying here. I just took a shower. Maybe it's my smell that's setting it off. I don't know. But if you hear that running, it's my air purifier. And I have an air doctor, which you can also get on Amazon. It is, to me, the best in all the world. It's like True Sea Moss. It's the best air purifier ever. And this is the best superfood ever. But anyway, the green powder provides plant-based nutrients that support your energy, alkalinity, and overall vitality. It helps fill nutritional gaps and supports detox pathways gently, in a gentle way. This is a great daily addition for people who want a clean energy boost without the stimulants. And I'm going to tell you, this is, as I said, a powerhouse. It has 8 powerful blends in one scoop. This is what it looks like. Well, there we go. This is the scoop that you use. Here's the scoop. Smells like a regular green powder, but it's not a regular green powder, I promise you that. But it has 8 blends in one scoop, and those blends are organic spirulina. Where if you know anything about spirulina, it's a plant-based protein. It's an amazing powerhouse alone by itself. So it's in here. Ashwagandha root, which is great for stress. Organic wheatgrass. Apple cider vinegar, which if you know anything about apple cider vinegar, you know it's fabulous. It's great for you. But when you try to take it, it's not the easiest thing in the world to take. Burns all the way down. Well, it's in here. Organic matcha green tea. And this day and time, if you're like me, you've heard a lot about matcha tea. It's amazing for our bodies. It's in here. And everything is organic. Original Irish sea moss, elderberry, fruit, and lion's mane. That's just a little bit of what this is made of. This is the 8 blends in one. It is absolutely a powerhouse. And in fact, I have and I tell this almost every live that I do, but I want to share how amazing my smoothie is every single day at 12 or 1 o'clock. I was getting this afternoon slump 2 or 3 o'clock. And it was like, just marked it off as being old. Well, that's not the case, friends. I was nutrient deficient, big time. So when I started giving my body, as I said earlier, what it needs, then your body responds as God made it to, and it will thrive. It thrives when you give it what it needs. But every single day, when I started the sea moss journey, which was about 8 months ago, I first started doing 2 tablespoons in the morning of a particular gel that I liked. And then I thought, I've heard about the green powder. I'm going to get the green powder. I'm going to try it in my smoothies. Well, my smoothies are made up of 1 cup of organic Lakewood beet juice, which is the best on the market as far as I'm concerned. It is all natural. Of course, it's organic. Then I add in a scoop of this, 1 scoop of green powder. I add in a half of avocado, which is amazing fat. I add in about a half a cup of some kind of fruit. Normally it's wild, grown, organic blueberries for the antioxidants. And then I add in my supplements, which are creatine and collagen. And then I add in 1 to 2 scoops of my chocolate protein powder. You can add any kind of chocolate powder protein powder you want, any kind of protein powder that you want, vanilla, berry flavored, anything you want to use that fits your lifestyle the best. But I use chocolate because I'm a chocoholic. And I blended in my Ninja Bullet that I've had for 15, 20 years. It's amazing and still running just like it did when I bought it. You can get them on Amazon as well. And I mix it for 20, 30 minutes. Make sure the avocado is real good in there. You don't taste the avocado. You don't taste the beet juice. This is naturally sweetened with monk fruit. And it's very, very sweet. So by the time you get your sweet beet juice, organic beet juice in there, and a scoop of this, and your blueberries, and your protein powder, which is sweetened with monk fruit as well. I use Food for Life. It's by Hard to Kill. It's called Food for Life, and you can either get chocolate or vanilla, and it's incredible. The family that owns the company is on Instagram, and her name is Angie Green, and you can purchase the Food for Life from her. They have a lot of other products, but it's the only protein powder. I've tried many, and I do not like any of them except for hers. And hers has a lot more amazing ingredients in it besides just the protein. But if you want to check that out, you can check that out. But anyway, in my smoothie, again, is a cup of organic beet juice. It's by Lakewood, half of avocado, about a half a cup of frozen organic blueberries, my creatine, my collagen. Sometimes I add a little milk. I have been in the past using like a powdered goat milk, organic, but you can use any kind you want, or I made one yesterday and I didn't use any milk. Some ice cubes, put it in your Ninja Bullet with your protein powder, and you're ready to go, and it tastes amazing. I promise you, it's amazing. But this green powder, when I take it 1 or 2 o'clock, it gives me just a boost, that sustained energy that true sea moss is all about. It's not anything like caffeine or a quick high. It is sustained. You notice as the day goes on, oh my goodness, I was having that afternoon slump. I thought it was getting older. That's not it. I needed minerals, and if you are consistent with it, then your body thrives just like God intended it to. But now let's talk about gut health, because as we all know, this is where everything starts. Your gut has to be healthy or it causes many, many problems. And we're going to talk about immune support in gummy form, because convenience to a lot of people matters. We have our ACV gummies. Let me grab them here 1 second. This is our ACV gummies, apple cider vinegar. And as I mentioned earlier, if you know very much about apple cider vinegar, it's horrible to take, absolutely horrible. Well, for me it is. I can't stomach it. It burns all the way down. So we have the gummies. They're apple flavored, and they're not a gummy bear. They are a gummy gumdrop. They have sea moss in them, black seed oil, apple cider vinegar, ashwagandha, and turmeric. You can't get any better than that. So if you don't think you would like the gels or the drops, then we have gummies for everything. We have these apple cider vinegar, which here's the gumdrop. I think I'm going to take one. It's only going to help me. I've already had my tablespoon this morning, but I'm going to take a apple cider gumdrop. Like I said, if you know anything about the apple cider vinegar, it's impossible to take. So here's the gummies. And this is a travel pack. So if you want them for your children, get some of these and put them in their suitcase when they go back to college. But they support digestion, metabolism, and gut balance. Apple cider vinegar is known for helping support digestive enzymes and your blood sugar balance, but in gummy form. Can't get better than that. It's gentle, and easy to take consistently. Supporting digestion, supports immunity and energy naturally, all naturally. Then we have the elderberry gummies, which if you get these, we have them in the jar, and we have them in the travel pack. If you get these, make sure you keep them put up, because your little ones will eat the whole bag, and we don't want that, or they'll eat the whole jar. I have twins that are 4, and their mom and dad has to keep them put up. They get 1 or 2 a day, and that's it, because they literally would set and eat the whole bag. They're gummy aholics anyway. But these, here again is the travel bag for your kids going back to school. Would be great for this time of year to stick in their suitcases. Here is the cute little, let's see, gummy bear, elderberry gummy bear, if you can see that. Absolutely delicious. They really, really are. But they're another immune favorite. They're perfect for daily immune support, especially during the winter months like right now. They help support the immune system, of course, everyone knows, without overstimulation, and they're great for adults or children, whoever wants something simple and effective. That's for you. Then we have the variety gummies, and they are all different colors and all different flavors. My favorite, I'm not sure why, and there's only one green one left in here. The green is my favorite, so every time no, there's 2. There's 2. Every time I talk about these on live, I take a green one. So there's all kind of colors in here, but there's only 2 green ones left, and the green is apple. So they all taste wonderful, different flavors, different colors. They're absolutely amazing, but the same thing, you will need to keep these put up. But if you are someone that don't think you would like the gels or the drops or the green powder, which if you will just trust me, I promise you will. You just have to try it to know that you will. I'm normally not someone that will be like, okay, you said so, so I'll try it. But at that time I was, because the afternoon slumps, the allergies, the lack of sleep was getting the best of me. And I was to the point where I got to try something, or I'm going to have to go to the doctor and find out what's going on. Well, guess what? As soon as I took that first taste, and then for the next 2 days, I took 2 tablespoons, is what I started out with in the morning. And everything started to change. And I looked back and I'm like, I haven't had that afternoon slump for a while. Only thing I've done different is the True Sea Moss. And that's exactly what it was. Because as I said before, if you're just now tuning in, as I said before, I was having the afternoon slump, 2 or 3 o'clock. I was having allergy issues. I've had allergies since menopause, 15, 20 years ago. Terrible sleep. I went off of prescription medicine because as I got older, I thought I do not want to be on prescription medication the rest of my life. So I went off of that, and I didn't get a lot of help from the True Sea Moss at the beginning with my sleep. I was doing 2 tablespoons as directed on the jar, 2 tablespoons daily. And I was doing that. And maybe a little bit, notice a little difference of sleep, but nothing to write home about. So I was talking to my girls about it, and one of them said, Mom, try 1 tablespoon in the morning when you get up, and then do your other tablespoon before you go to bed about an hour before. And the first night, friends, that I tried the tablespoon, before I went to bed. Everything changed. As I said before, that's not to say you might have a bad night or get up a couple of times to go to the restroom, depending on your fluid intake. But I will tell you that true sea moss has changed everything for me. And I've said this 2 or 3 times during this live, and I do not mean to repeat myself other than trying to get the word out there that you can choose any gel, any gummy, the green powder, anything, drops, whatever would fit your lifestyle the best. But I promise you, if you will be consistent, it changes things. I promise you. I can't say when, I can't say how much, I can't say what it will change. We are not doctors. I can only talk about these things with my experience. And for me, a 67-year-old Grammy, it's changed my life in so many ways. And I'm happier because I feel better. But the variety gummies, back to them, are wonderful because they allow people to support multiple areas of wellness. Having options helps with consistency, and consistency is what truly supports the body long term. And I know the gels. When I take the gels, I keep 2 going usually at a time in the refrigerator because I like one day I'll have my apple cinnamon, the next day it will be soursop. And then I'll finish those jars, and then I'll go to the elderberry and the pineapple. And it gives you some variety. But one thing I want to emphasize is that these products are not about quick fixes, friends. They really aren't. They're about daily nourishment that our body needs. When the body receives consistent minerals and plant-based support, it responds by functioning better. And as I said earlier, it makes you thrive. Your digestion improves, your energy stabilizes, your immune system becomes more resilient, your skin reflects hydration and nourishment, and your body handles stress more efficiently. Promise that. I have 9 grandkids, and I noticed that when we're all together, and there's, I have 3 daughters and the husbands, and then they have 9 children. So when we're all together, it is total chaos, wonderful, loving, blessed chaos, but it's still chaos. And I know that I have noticed I handle it better. And again, not to say that I might not get upset at times, but this stuff has changed my life, and that's another area. But as people continue to join in today, I want to remind each one of you that starting the new year strong doesn't mean doing everything at once. It really doesn't. It means choosing support over stress, choosing nourishment over restriction. True sea moss and these supportive blends makes wellness simple. They fit into your real life. They support the body gently and consistently. If you're thinking about your family, these products also support household wellness. When bodies are nourished, they recover faster and they stay stronger longer through seasonal changes. Remember this, friends, your body is not asking for extremes. It's asking for consistency, minerals, and support and balance. This holiday boost is about giving your body what it needs so that you can step right into the new year feeling confident, energized, and supported. Now, before we wrap things up, let me share some great questions that have come in lately. Number 1, can I take more than 1 sea moss gel or product on the same day? The answer is yes, you can. Many people choose 1 main sea moss gel daily, and then they add another blend based on what their body needs. For example, someone may take a pineapple or apple cinnamon gel for digestion earlier in the day, and an elderberry or soursop gel for immune support a little later on. The key is consistency, not overload. Sea moss supports the body gently, so you don't need large amounts, just regular, consistent use. You may even want to start out with just a teaspoon. I know if you have any questions at all, any questions at all about, do I follow the directed amount on the label? Do I start little? Check with your physician. If it's about the kids and the gummies, check with the pediatrician. We're not doctors, as I said before. You need to do what's best for you. Just be consistent. So, as I said before, it is directed on the label to take 2 tablespoons a day. If you want to, start out at 1 teaspoon twice a day, but just be consistent at what you do. And like I said, I take the gel first thing in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I do a scoop of the green powder. And then before I go to bed, about an hour before, I take another tablespoon of whatever gel that I have going in the refrigerator. And it has worked out perfectly for me. The second question is, which gel is best for immunity support during the winter months? Answer would be, for immune support, elderberry gel, as we all know, is a great choice, especially during the colder months. Soursop gel is also popular for immune and cellular support. Cranberry gel, there you've got the new one again, can support cleansing and urinary tract health while also providing antioxidants. Many people rotate these depending on how they're feeling, while still keeping sea moss as basically their daily foundation. Question number 3. I struggle with digestion after the holidays. What should I start with? If your digestion feels off, pineapple gel is a wonderful place to start because it supports digestive enzymes and helps the body break down food more efficiently. The mango and pineapple gel is also gentle and nourishing while still supporting your digestion. Apple cinnamon is another great one if bloating or blood sugar balance is a concern of yours. Supporting digestion helps everything else: energy, immunity, and skin health. Excuse me. As I have said before, all of these products are going to basically do the same thing. Some target more towards other things than others, like the green powder. The pineapple's good because it has bromelain and it's great for breaking down your food. Elderberry because of the immunity. So let's see. And then we have a 5-in-1 that I have not mentioned here, and I do want to tell you about it. It has ashwagandha, black seed oil, ginger, vitamin C, sea moss. I have granddaughters that have had debilitating cramps, horrible times with their menstrual cycles. Parents, doctor wanted to put them on a shot or some type of a pill. Parents did not want this. That's about the time we all as a family started down the True Sea Moss journey. And once they started on this is a hormone balancer, a hormone support. No more debilitating cramps. And it's not to say that it will work the same for you. Everybody is different. But this right here, 5-in-1, has changed my granddaughter's lives as well. The fourth question is, what is the difference between the gels and the gummies? Well, of course, we all know one you chew, the other you just take with a spoon or put in tea or in your smoothie or however you choose to take it. But the gels provide mineral-rich nourishment and targeted plant support in a more traditional form. The gummies are about convenience and consistency. ACV gummies support digestion and gut balance. Elderberry gummies support immunity. And the variety gummies allow you to support multiple wellness areas easily. Many people use gels at home and gummies when they're on the go. A lot of my family does that when they travel. They take the travel bag here. And as I said, a lot of these will do the same thing as the gel does. It's just more of a convenient form, especially when you're traveling. And with this Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year season, the travel packs are perfect for that. How does the green powder fit into a wellness routine? The green powder helps fill nutritional gaps and supports clean energy, alkalinity, and overall vitality. It's great for people who want like plant-based support without stimulants. You can add it to water, smoothies, or juice. It works beautifully alongside sea moss because it adds another layer of daily nourishment. And it is a powerhouse by itself. I will never stop taking True Sea Moss. Never. And this right here will always be in my smoothie every day because, like I said, my 1 tablespoon in the morning gets my day moving, and I just feel that sustained energy. And then 1 or 2 o'clock, then I have my smoothie with my green powder, and it's a little boost to make it go further. And then I take it before I go to bed. And you would think, well, if it gives you sustained energy, will it keep you up at night? Absolutely not, because it is also to help you to make things calm in your life. So that helps you when it's time to lay down and go to sleep. It helps you stay calm to where you can fall asleep easily. Before, I was up, I'm not kidding, sometimes 5 times a night to go to the restroom. And then I lay down and couldn't go back to sleep, and lay down and couldn't go back to sleep. And last night I took this at 8:30, my tablespoon, and I got up 1 time to go to the restroom. So anyway, I am a believer in true sea moss in every sense of the way. And it's third-party tested, so you don't have to question the purity. Their integrity is incredible. The company's incredible, period. So you don't have to question. Like a lot of people, if you see sea moss out there, make sure that you check the label and make sure that it is third-party tested, because a lot of people, some people that do the sea moss thing, they grow it in a pool. They bleach it. We do not. It is taken from like the Cayman Islands, and there's a process that it goes through, and then it goes to the third-party testing, which is checks it for purity and make sure that it is exactly what it says it is. So if a product is third-party tested, there is no worries at all. The other question is, how long does it take to notice benefits from sea moss and these products? As I said before, everybody's different. We can't tell you when, how, what. All we can tell you is take a step of faith, buy a couple jars, because 1 jar will last you, if taken as directed, which is 2 tablespoons, it will last you 2 weeks. So get 2 jars, which will last you a month. And I promise you, after 2 jars, you're going to get on here and you're going to comment, oh my goodness, I listened to you and I took a step of faith, and it's changed so many things in my life. But again, everybody's different. Many people notice changes, excuse me, in their digestion, in the energy within the first couple weeks of consistent use. Immune resilience, skin hydration, and overall balance often continue to improve over time. These products work by nourishing the body, not forcing results. So again, for about the 5th time, consistency is the key. I promise. If you do this, whether you start out with a teaspoon in the morning and a teaspoon at night, or a tablespoon, or your green powder, or your gummies, whatever fits your lifestyle the best, if you will be consistent, I promise you, you will be glad you did. It is life-changing. It has been for me. So as we get ready to wrap up, I want you to take a moment and really hear this. Your body has been working hard for you through this entire season. For all of us, through the holidays, through the stress, through the late nights, through heavy foods, and through everything life has demanded and thrown at us. If you're feeling tired and sluggish or off balance, that doesn't mean you failed. It means your body's asking for support. And if you're like me, you may not have known what your body needed. Well, now you know. So start out the new year with the best product on the market. The new year doesn't require extremes. It doesn't require punishment, restrictions, or perfection. It requires nourishment. It requires consistency. It requires choosing things that work with your body instead of going against it. True sea moss and these supportive blends are about giving your body the minerals and plant-based nourishment it needs so it can do what it's designed to do. Restore, balance, protect, and thrive. When the body is nourished, immunity becomes stronger, digestion becomes smoother, energy becomes steadier, more sustained, and wellness becomes sustainable. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. You just have to start. Be consistent. Be faithful. One daily choice. One supportive habit. one moment of consistency that builds into something powerful, major over time. If you're ready to support your immune system, your digestion, your energy, and your overall wellness as you step into the new year, this is your sign. This is your sign. Choose your support. Choose yourself. Choose health. Choose wellness. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Thank you for investing in your health, your family, and your future. I'm so grateful to be a part of your wellness journey. Here's to a strong immune system, steady energy, balanced digestion, and a new year filled with intention, vitality, support, health, and happiness. Now, one really quick, I'm going to go over some of these really fast with you that I think is very important and very great product for right now. And number one is the elderberry. We have the elderberry in the drops. We have the elderberry in the gel. We have the elderberry in the travel pack. We have the elderberry in the, what did I do with it? What? Oh, here it is. In the gummy. Lots of elderberry to choose from. So elderberry for this time of year, jump on the true sea moss journey here. I've been on it 8 months and I will never go off of it. But here's the elderberry is very important for this time of year for colds and flus. Apple and cinnamon is my number one favorite. It's for this time of year, it's cozy, it's warm, it has the cinnamon in it, which kind of warms you. Step by the fire, make you some, maybe some tea and put a couple tablespoons of this in your tea. You're going to get that apple cinnamon grandma's pie taste with your tea, and set by the fire, and you are going to love this. The other is the mango and the pineapple is our number one bestseller. You're going to love this. It's very tropical. Get it really cold. One more thing I do want to tell you is these have expiration dates on the jars. And once I crack it open, I put with magic marker the date that I started taking it, because as I said before, one jar is good for 2 weeks if taken as directed, which is 2 tablespoons a day. But I put the date on the top. I put it in the fridge. That way, you know, if life comes up and just kind of bites you and you can't get to where you're conveniently taking this, which I hope that doesn't happen, because consistency, as I said, is the key. But if it does, say you have to fly out of town, you just grab your gummies. You don't have to miss any sea moss. This stays in the fridge. When you get back, you've got the date on it. It's good for 4 weeks. It doesn't go bad. It's just the minerals loses their potency, I guess you could say. So that is the mango and the pineapple. And then we've got the pineapple itself, which is delicious. It's great for this time of year. Overeating, nasty food that you're eating, this helps take care of that and helps with your gut and break down the food. The 5-in-1 is a powerhouse by itself. The green powder is amazing to put in smoothies. I have fitness junkie son-in-laws, and they just put it in a shaker cup, shake it up, and drink it. So there you go. That's how good this is. And then we have our travel packs of the apple cider vinegar. We have the elderberry travel packs. We have the jars of the variety, the elderberry. Let's see, what is this one here? This is the elderberry that I was telling you about for the gel. I wanted to show you really quick the consistency in this gel. This is the 5-in-1. Of course, it's almost empty. This is one that I've been taking. It's been out of the refrigerator for a little bit, but it has like a gel substance. It's absolutely delicious. And it's filling, like when I just swallowed that. Of course, I've been taking for 8 months. So to me, it's delicious. It is a little bit of an acquired taste. But as I said, once you start taking it and you get the benefits and you start feeling the benefits, you can't wait till it's time to take it again. But it's like you take that, you swallow it, and it's almost like if your body could put out a signal or could talk without you using your mouth. it would say, oh my gosh, I have been waiting for that all day or all night. It's because of the minerals that you're lacking. And when you give your body something it desperately needs, I mean, it's just like your whole body lights up, like you can feel it. My body needed that. I was lacking minerals. And then if you're consistent, then things begin to change. And then you run to the refrigerator to take your sea moss gel, I promise. But anyway, those are some things. Also, we have amazing soaps. We have a coffee, vanilla, and coconut. We have a honey and oatmeal. We have aloe and bergamot. And we have green tea matcha. And I'm telling you, I have never purchased soaps that are healthy and good for your skin, because you're going to put all this goodness in your body. Well, you want to put this on the outside. It's infused with sea moss. The smells are incredible, absolutely incredible. They make your skin feel so soft. And like a lot of us women will use shaving cream to shave our legs, but you don't need it when you use this soap. It's just so nourishing to your body, to your skin. The smells are incredible. They smell up the whole bathroom. And I love clean smells, and these are definitely clean smells. Now, I think they do have a new bag, possibly. I mean, a new, the way that they're selling them now, I'm not sure they have the bag anymore. If you get the bag, leave the soap in there and use it as exfoliator. If you don't, then it comes in a really cute little box that has a tab on it. But anyway, the company is incredible. The products are incredible. You cannot go wrong with any of these. I encourage you to take a step of faith and get these for yourself and get them for your loved ones. Maybe you're not going to see them till New Year's Day instead of Christmas. Then you have time to order a couple of these, put them in a little bag or a basket, and I promise you, they will thank you. But again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year and blessings for the new year. And I will see you the next time. And most importantly, be blessed. Bye-bye.